Hello and welcome to another edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson and I'll be your guide on today's journey. We have an informative and engaging program lined up just for you.
Did you know that finding out your blood type can reduce your risk of getting the wrong blood type during emergency operations or surgeries? Let you know if you're at a higher risk for certain diseases, like knowing that persons with type AB, A and B blood have higher risks for blood clots. And if you have a rare blood type, you could decide to store your blood for future use so you don't have to wait hours or days to find a match. So what are you waiting for? Find out your blood type today. It can not only help to save your life, but also the lives of others.
Thank you so much for staying with us right here on Jamaica Magazine. As we observe Heart Month, the focus remains on protecting one of the body's most vital organs. Up next, leading health experts highlight the importance of heart health and examine lifestyle habits that can increase the risk of a heart attack.
Reality is that based on the Jamaica Health and Lifestyle Survey, some 12,000 Jamaicans or so, 8,000 men, 4,000 women, live in having experienced heart attacks. It's about physical activity, it's about nutrition, it's about rest, it's about how we live within our environment and how that environment influences how we live.
So, if heart health is shaped by how we live, the question becomes simple. What needs to change?
People who smoke regularly, smoke cigarettes, have a risk of heart attack about 2 to 4 times that of the general population. But the thing is, when you stop smoking, the beneficial effects start within the first 24 hours. And by 10 to 15 years after a smoker stops, his cardiovascular risk is somewhat similar to the general population. There are people who have never smoked.
What we eat matters, especially the things we don't see.
Read labels. So when you go to the supermarket, look at the constituents of the things that you buy. Because in the supermarkets, almost everything comes in a box or a bottle or a tin or a can. Country people buy a lot of stuff at the market, which is healthier. But the Western lifestyle, Western diet, we tend to buy a lot of canned and tin foods. It's important to read the labels on these things because they often contain things that we should not have too much of, like salt. When you ingest salt within about half an hour, the ability of your blood vessels to dilate is significantly impaired, which is not good for you.
Not all fats are your friend, and some do more harm than we realize.
We should watch our intake of fats, at least certain types of fats like saturated fats, which you find in beef, red meat, eggs, and certain oils like coconut oil. Red meat is not really good for us. It's not really that good. It has a lot of cholesterol and is rich in saturated fats.
Sometimes nature still knows best.
It's good to have a lot of green leafy vegetables because these help to lower your LDL and fat inflammation. Broccoli, for example, is also good. Broccoli helps to prevent plaque and calcium deposits in your arteries, and it can lower your blood pressure.
Heart-healthy foods can still taste good. The key is balance and knowing what your heart actually needs.
Eat foods with a lot of soluble fiber, like oats, because that lowers your LDL as well. Try to have foods with a lot of omega fatty acids. You've heard about omega fatty acids? Because they reduce inflammation. You find them in certain types of fish, like salmon. And certain types of nuts are good for you, especially those that grow on trees, like almonds. And if you like chocolate, try to have dark chocolate because it contains flavonoids which reduce inflammation.
Too much sitting is quietly breaking hearts.
People who sit for 10 to 15 hours a day significantly increase their cardiovascular risk. They have a 40 to 60% higher risk of heart failure and cardiovascular death. And they're 2.5 times more likely to have recurring cardiac events.
Movement doesn't need a gym membership. Walk more, climb stairs, park farther away. Your heart notices every step. Oh, and sleep? It isn't a luxury. It's repair time for your heart.
Sleeping less than 5 to 6 hours a day results in about a 20, and in some studies up to 200% higher risk of cardiovascular disease compared with sleeping 7 to 8 hours. We should all aim to sleep for about 7 to 8 hours and exercise good sleep hygiene.
Don't neglect your visits to your family doctor.
To have regular checkups, whether you feel well or not. Many people only go to the doctor when they feel sick. But it's important to have routine checkups. I get the impression that women are more likely to do this than men.
Because heart health doesn't start or end at the chest. Even your gums can put your heart at risk.
This also includes dental checkups. Because people think about dental exams as just being confined to your teeth and the mouth. But gum disease increases your risk of heart attack. Because when you have periodontal or gum disease and you have inflammation in your gums, the bacteria from that site can enter your bloodstream and you can end up with systemic inflammation and heart attacks.
Your heart feels what your mind carries.
It's extremely important to manage your mental health, your mental state. Because our moods, attitudes, and mental states influence our cardiac function and cardiac health. And there is research that shows that. So for example, research has shown that after an intense episode of anger or a heated argument, the risk of having a heart attack in the subsequent 2 hours is increased by 8 to 9-fold.
Mental health is heart health. Asking for help isn't weakness, it's prevention. And sometimes something as simple as a gratitude journal can make the difference.
It's a journal where basically every day you write down a few things you're grateful for, because an attitude of gratitude helps your mental health. So try to keep a gratitude journal, try to cultivate that attitude of gratitude. So rather than complaining about stuff, think about the things that you should be grateful for. Try to practice mindfulness, meditation, yoga. All of these things help your mental health and decrease stress.
Even pets and pauses from social media, small habits that calm the heart.
You know, many of us value ourselves more than our cars, but we don't treat our bodies that way. So if you get a new sports car, like a new Porsche, those low sexy ones, and you have the option of going to a gas station that sells really good gas, and another one with some quality gas, you're going to put the good gas in your car, right? You're going to put the good oil in your car. You're not going to put pipe water in the battery.
Make Heart Month every month. Fuel yourself better. Move more. Rest well. And protect the only heart you get.
Don't make diseases spread. Wash your hands with soap and water instead. Wash them regular or use a hand sanitizer. Make sure the germs them dead. Touching your eyes or your mouth or your nose. Wash your hands before you do things like those. After you use the bathroom before preparing food, come on, wash your hand them clean. Cause it's so easy for germs multiply. You better wash your hands, it can save your own life. Wash your hand them clean, nobody spread no disease now. Hand washing is key.
A message from the Ministry of Health and PAHO.
Let's celebrate the richness of our linguistic heritage and the power of storytelling in our native tongue. In recognition of International Mother Language Day, we grab our favorite snack and listen as master storyteller Amina Blackwood Meeks brings this timeless folk tale to life in our very own patois.
One time, Crab Father was the best head maker in the whole village. Any kind of head you want, big, small, man, woman, any kind of head you want, Crab Father could make it. The only head Crab Father never make was cork head. Now, Crab Father was born at a time, BC, before computer. And Crab Father believed that anything where the older one them know, they must teach it to those born AD. After that, So one day him call him son and him say, it's time for you to learn the head making business. Here crab picnic with him stubborn self. No, Papa. You can't see it's the age of modernization, so it's specialization. We don't need two head maker in a one form, Billy. Now better you make head and I tell you what I will do. I will go and sell the head. But crab father was very reasonable. He might go give the young man a chance. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he make head. Saturday morning, crab picnic put head in a basket and gone and market, gone sell head. Well, one Saturday, market good. Every head sell off. Crab picnic, I go home now. One man come and say, crab picnic, sell me a head, he said. You're kind of late. Come back next week. The man said, no. Today is the day I have a special occasion. You see my clothes? I have on my painted mouth two-tone shoes. I have on my diamond socks and my gun mouth trousers. I have on my scissor tail jacket. And I have a 10-gallon top hat. And I want a head to match it. Crab picnic said, no, me tell you the head, them sell off clean. And the man insists. Him say, how much money you make today? In him left pocket, him have enough. In him right pocket, him have enough, so him have enough money. The man said, if you sell me your head, I double it. Crab picnic call himself the number. I multiply it by 2 and get enough. And the sound of so much money was too much to resist. Papa off in your head and sell it to the man. But before him hand it over, presence of mind say, oh, you going to see if you go home? So him take out the 2 little eye them and put them in his shoulder. But without the head, him walk and balance. That's why him walk sideways. But him have go home. Cause him father is the best head maker and can make him another head. Except when him reach the cross pass, him see a dinky mini a go on, man. And if you know anything about dinky mini, it's a sideways dance, you know. So crabby name hacky man a dance. Zaki only one Benny boy. And him a lead the dinky mini chorus and him a dance dinky mini till midnight. Every dinky mini serves some nice Jamaican food. Chocolate tea with coconut milk and cinnamon, man. And hard dough bread with sprat and all of these nice things. And when them bring it to crab, crab couldn't eat. Cause the mouth gone with the head. So crab decided him going to run home and make him father make a brand new head and game when him reach home. Him see him father mattress outside in the yard. When him push the door and go in, him see a piece of black cloth pan the looking glass, pan the dressing table. And pan the ground, him see 7 white candles in a circle. The number of completion. Him father dead, you know. I feel him dinky mini a keep out a cross pass. Him father dead and gone with the head making recipe. And crab picnic did not learn how to make head. And from that day until this, him a walk sideways, mad sick, headless. I love that story because it's about how we ignore the wisdom of old people and things that without them we can manage and we can't.
Jamaica Post is committed to being your preferred logistics partner. Enjoy the convenience of 3 to 5 days for international shipments at competitive rates and next business day delivery for local packages. Take advantage of our fast, reliable and ever-evolving services: zip mail, click and ship, fast track, EMS, parcel service, registered mail, corporate mail service and private letterbox. Access customer service support and track packages online. Visit our post offices island-wide and premium service centers at select locations. For more information, go to jamaicapost.gov.jm. Conditions apply.
Every year, thousands of babies are born with a congenital heart defect, a condition that affects how their hearts are formed and how blood flows through their bodies. Some children show signs early, others later, but early detection can save lives. If a baby has trouble breathing, feeding, or turns bluish in color, seek medical help right away. This congenital heart defect awareness period, learn the signs, support families, and remember, every heartbeat matters.
It's time to check your vehicle documents. Is your fitness up to date? If not, let's take a look at the new electronic fitness certification system process.
Things have changed when it comes to motor vehicle fitness and registration. It's all gone digital. No more paper, no more decal. And we're here to help you navigate this new process. Let's focus on the fitness process. First up, you need to purchase your fitness fee. This can be done online at jamaicatax.gov.jm or in person at the tax office cashier. Next step is a visit to the Island Traffic Authority.
You will need to come to our service hub and you should present to the examiner your proof of payment for the certificate of fitness fee. Once you have presented that, a representative of the Island Traffic Authority will give you a registration form on which you'll be asked to place your email address and the chassis number of the vehicle. Now, even though you would have placed the chassis number on that form, it's a very small form, our examiner will ensure that they make a check with the vehicle to see that the chassis number that you have placed on that registration form is indeed accurate. We check for your brakes, we check your lights, we check your horn, your exhaust system, we check for your tires, and we check for the level of tint that you have on your vehicle, your steering wheel, and the integrity of your front end, among other things. So soon as that is finished, the examiner will determine a pass or failure of your vehicle. The necessary data entry will be made in our system, and at the end of that process, a reference number will be sent to your email, the email that you would have issued to us. When that number comes up on your email, you will then be required, and we have made it convenient to you. We have a QR code that you can scan, and it will take you to the certificate generation and distribution system portal. You would be required to put that unique number plus your chassis number, and you generate the e-fitness which will come on your device. You're encouraged to ensure that you check the details on the e-certificate before departing the service hub.
If you don't have a smartphone or any device to access your email, a representative of the Island Traffic Authority will assist you with a device.
And if you do not have an email, we have a generic email for the Island Traffic Authority that you can utilize to generate your e-fitness for check-in.
Let's say your vehicle didn't meet the standard and it failed the inspection.
The examiner will annotate the defects that you would need to treat with, and you are encouraged to retain your certificate of fitness fee, the receipt that you have, so that when you do the repairs and come back, you don't have to pay another fee. This is a one-time situation for you, so on the first instance, if you fail and you maintain your receipt, then upon your remedying the faults, then we will go ahead, do the check, and if you pass at that time, an e-certificate will be issued to you.
Now let's talk validity. That is how long your certificate lasts before your next inspection.
For a new vehicle that is being registered for the first time in Jamaica, you will be given a certificate of fitness for 5 years. For vehicles that are used and are 10 years and younger, you will get a certificate of fitness issued to you for 3 years. Vehicles over 10 years will get a certificate of fitness for 1 year. For commercial and PPV vehicles, new vehicles that are bought and again registered for the first time in Jamaica for commercial purpose, a new vehicle will get 3 years, and a vehicle that is being registered that is under 10 years or less will have a certificate of fitness validity period of 1 year. Now, please note that if for some unfortunate reason a new vehicle has a crash and there is significant structural damage, upon inspection by the examiner at the Island Traffic Authority Service Hub, a determination is made as to the extent of the damage and the validity period for the certificate of fitness, because you would recognize that the integrity of that vehicle would have been affected, and therefore there is a greater need for more frequent inspection of that vehicle.
So remember, the fitness process has gone digital, but support is always available. Visit the Island Traffic Authority's website at mtm.gov.jm/ITA. The Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport invites you to its Reggae Month festivities Catch Kingston Rhythms at the Festival Marketplace on February 22 from 12 noon to midnight. Week 2 of Grownation continues at 2 p.m. inside the Lecture Theatre at the Institute of Jamaica. And out west, Harmony Park comes alive with Mobe Reggae Night at 8 p.m. Come catch the rhythm. Visit the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission social media pages at JCDC Jamaica for the full calendar of events. The Jubilee School of Impartation presents a Human Trafficking Awareness Seminar. Join us on February 25, 2026 at the Jubilee Worship Center, 36 to 38 Valdez Road, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, starting 6:30 p.m. Learn what you need to know and how you can help from experts in the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Unit at the Ministry of National Security and Peace. Kingston Technical High School presents a charity gospel concert. Join us on April 18, 2026 at 82 Hanover Street on the school grounds for a night of worship and community. Performances by the Jamaica Constabulary Force Choir, Joshua McDonald, Hilkiah Jones, the KC Band, and more. Hosted by Markland Edwards. Tickets, students with ID $1,500, adults $3,000. All proceeds will support the restoration of the school's B block. For more information, call 876-922-1170. And that's all for our community notices this Saturday. If you have a community event to share on our notice board, give us a call at 876-922-8680 or email jabertha.atkinson@jis.gov.jm.
Hi, I'm Landy. Welcome to NLA Connect, the National Land Agency's customer engagement platform. NLA Connect is a simple, user-friendly platform designed to help you share your feedback, get support, and updates about land-related matters. Available 24/7, NLA Connect allows you to share suggestions, comments, and commendations, submit queries and report issues, attach files with your requests, track requests, and get real-time status updates. Connect with NLA client engagement officers and provide feedback on the service received by the platform. We're making it easier for you to connect with us. You can access NLA Connect via our website, using the kiosk at any of our offices or scanning the QR code displayed at our locations. Need any help along the way? Check out our FAQs section. It has all the answers you need in one location. NLA Connect, your voice, our priority.
That brings us to the end of today's edition of Jamaica Magazine, and we hope you found the features informative and inspiring. You can stay connected with us online at jis.gov.jm and on our social media platforms. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you so much for watching.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.